Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for a book-bound version of Valentine's Day book recommendations. Alright guys, sorry if you can hear the vacuum in the background. Today I wanted to give you a little bit of a Valentine's Day special. Oh. What? Sorry. But if you know me, you know that I'm totally allergic to romance, so let's do the book-bound version of this, okay? So I thought I'd give you two books that should totally be read together. Obviously, they're not written by the same author, but there is a very romantic reason why I'm recommending these two together. So let me just cut the suspense here. The first book I want to recommend is L'Espèce Humaine de Robert Antelme, or I think it's, well, it literally translates to The Human Species by Robert Antelme, but I'll flash on the screen the official title if it's different. And the second book I want to talk to you about is La Douleur by Marguerite Duras, or The Pain, I believe it's called. So L'Espèce Humaine is a memoir of Robert Antelme's deportation during World War II. So he's French. I believe he was a political prisoner. And so this account starts from a little before he was deported to a little after. Now, what I believe is extremely interesting, okay, now let me tell you about this one. Marguerite Duras is a resistant. She's a pretty famous resistant, actually, and she was a political activist, and also French. And so La Douleur is her personal account of World War II and her resistance during the occupation of Germany of France. And it's really, really interesting because Marguerite Duras and Robert Antelme were actually lovers at the time. And so the reason these should be read together is because Marguerite Duras, okay, tells her story of just living in France and everything, but there's a part in here, I believe it's somewhere about halfway through towards the end, where after Robert Antelme comes back from the concentration camps, she actually took him under her wing and took care of him. And so some of what he says in here at the end about his life after after coming back to France and being freed is complemented by Marguerite Duras' perspective of nursing him back to health. And I believe none of the stories really overlap, so you get a totally different pieces of information. And it's really heartbreaking, okay? This is a time period that totally fascinates me as a French person, but just in general, because this is really the only account of a survivor coming back and being nursed back to health that I have ever read told from the family's perspective of taking care of them. There's stuff in here that is absolutely disgusting. There's no other way of putting it, but also heartbreaking. Of one of the things that really gets you is how they talk about they get back these people that are totally starved beyond belief, but they can't give them food because if they give them too much food, actually this is something that really happened. A lot of prisoners were brought back from the concentration camps and they were starving, obviously, and they were fed food, but because they hadn't eaten in so long, their stomachs literally exploded. And so one thing she said in here, she was she literally could not feed him because she didn't want him to die. And so I don't know, it's just amazing when you read these two together. I would recommend reading this one first and then this one. So for one, you'll get a totally different perspective. And also, I think Marguerite Duras, I don't know that she's the only one, certainly not the only one, but she's the only one that I've read where it's a resistant account, a personal account of a resistant during the occupation, but not a prisoner. So it's these two books go together like Romeo and Juliet, baby, Valentine's Day. That's what I'm recommending you read for Valentine's Day. So let me know if you've read either of these before. I have so many other Holocaust survivor memoirs to recommend, but that's for a different day in a different video. I hope you guys like this video. Have a nice Valentine's Day if you're doing anything. If you're not, that's cool. I'm probably not gonna do anything. Have some chocolate, have some wine, or not if you don't drink, whatever. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself, treat yourself. Like this video. Like the video if you did, subscribe. Let me know all your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.